What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Building My Parents a Dream Home. A lot has changed. I can't wait to show you in there. It's so different. Look at the glass panels, by the way. Remember this on one of the first episodes when I showed you the garage doors and then we had the opening? It is crazy and it doesn't do it justice until you go inside, so let's go check it out. Come in, let's have a look. Look at what has changed. So we've just actually started the painting now. So this is just drying now and they'll be doing some touch-ups, but it's looking really good. So we've got the opening, so the glass is in. A couple of things here, which is the timber that you can see. So these were just panels that got cracked, so we just have to wait, 10 days or something for these to go in. But all in all, really, really good. So this, again, this is a detail that's super important. So take a look at this. If I can even get this on here. So this was important for my mum, which is why we could have just had a full glass panel, but the reason why I wanted this kind of little fan window, if you like, so when she's cooking, or if you just want some fresh air to come in, you don't have to open all of the doors, you can just have these windows open. So again, I designed this in mind of having all these features done, so that my mum's 100% happy with that. So until that's in, this probably won't function properly. But all in all, the view, we will have the landscaping about 5 days. So landscaping will start, patio area, and that will bring it to life naturally as well. And yeah, it looks more full now, and that's the most important thing. So let's take a look at the next part. Right guys, so remember here, this is where they're gonna be, the TV area is gonna be, sofa, etc. And then I mentioned about that knock through. With my mum sitting here, for example, there'll be one glass panel in that hallway. So let's take a look. Look at how this opens up. It looks so nice. Like even just having the paint done today, it's like so different. So now we're walking into my mum's bedroom. So these were the panels that we were referring to. These were the things that I was super excited to get. We have the ensuite as well. So let's take a look at this. A really nice color. And then we've got the shower tray. We've got a curved shower tray just to maximize the space, and a little raindrop shower there as well, which we're really happy with. So my mum's actually coming to see this for the first time from the very beginning on Sunday, right? So not far away at all. So this will literally be the first time that she's seen it since we didn't even have that knock through. So as you can imagine, you come here and you see this really small space. It's hard to visualize, right, how am I gonna live in here? Even just looking from this point of view, by the way, we've got to spin around and take a look at that. So if we just back it up here, and you can see from this point of view, it looks so clear. Right, so here we have the wardrobe. So these just need to be painted. I'm really happy with these, by the way. So we'll have the magnets that will go on here and just so much storage. She's gonna love this, can't wait. She's gonna have so much room. So this will all be done, and then over here, we will have the chest of drawers. So we'll have the chest of drawers kind of fitting nicely in this gap with then, like a mirror, etc. This will be really nice. And then we have this window that tilts. So this kind of opens and tilts, and it also acts as a door as well, which is really cool. And yeah, it looks so good, like so much light. It feels strange even just looking out here and just seeing all of that. And when it gets all tidied up, when the landscaping's in, it's gonna look so cool. But what do you think of this natural light, by the way? At the moment, it feels quite invasive, but once the shutters go on and everything like that, we needed the windows in so we can get the drop and the actual size. So once the shutters go in as well, and then when the flooring goes in, the really good thing is, if you look at the floor there, the floor will go right towards the glass area. So it will make the room feel even bigger. So when you're walking, it will just go right to the glass, which is really cool. But let's go check out the hallway. Right, so we're in the hallway, which is pretty wide. And then we've got this cupboard. But this was probably the most exciting part for my mum. This cupboard, by the way, we'll have to show from a different angle, but it's massive. It's got so much storage. And in there, I've got the light socket, I've got the plug socket, so we can get the Dyson Hoover in there on charge, so everything's out of the way. Just maximizing space was super important. And then we've got the toilet here as well, which is it's starting to be built at the moment. So we've still got quite a lot to do, painting, tiling, etc., towel rails. And then we have my dad's bedroom. So we have the sliding door here. So this is really cool, love this color of door. And then take a look at this. So this is what really opened up for me. So you've probably seen this room quite a few times. And you remember the black kind of tarpaulin stuff that we had? Now take a look at the glass here. So this for me, everyone, was, even though the glass is more impacting over there for my mum's bedroom and how it all looks, and it's like floor to ceiling, I don't know why, but for some reason this was different. Maybe just because I know that my mum, she can experience the whole ground, she can walk around everywhere, but for my dad, having a recent conversation about him, and he doesn't really say much, right, because he's not in a position to do so, but like the words that he was saying, is like, can't wait to move. Like, it's almost talking to a different person. It's just crazy to see that excitement. So for me, coming in here and going, right, he's actually gonna be able to look at this from the view that he's got right now to this, it's just crazy different. So we've got the big double doors. He'll be able to this is gonna be landscaped as well, by the way, so you'll have like the patio area, etc. Flowers along here decorated, it'll look really nice. And he will be able to see out here, he can kind of be wheeled out onto the patio as well. And then he'll see the tennis court, so he'll see me slam dunking as well on the basketball court, just getting those dunks in. I need to get a trampoline for that. But yeah, it's just gonna be so good. Like, there'll be the rabbits running around, ducks, all kinds of wild animals here. I wanna get a goat. It's that simple, I wanna get a goat. I would love to have 2 goats and, I don't know, vegetable patches. We'll probably have one of those kind of really big greenhouses right at the other end of the grounds. That would be really cool because I love cooking, growing my own food, that type of stuff. And my mum will love it, so she'll take care of that as well, which would be cool. So we've got his wardrobe, which is massive, by the way. Look at the amount of storage of this, so big. So he's got loads of storage, up, down, you can have everything in there. So that's all done. So these will be painted, and then the magnets to go on, so that will finish that off. And then we've got the sockets up here for the TV. So we'll have the bracket that kind of comes out, swings out to him, and then he'll be able to see that quite easily. And then he will be able to, of course, choose to look out of the glass. But this, it just looks like such a cool feature. Now, finally, the whole shell is in. It feels exciting because there's been a lot of work done, don't get me wrong, but as soon as this glass went in, it's just changed everything. So on Sunday, I'll bring my mum up. She'll be able to see it for the first time with all the knock through, all the walk through, and she'll be able to actually picture, right, this is how I'm gonna live. So that's gonna be cool. And then I'm gonna do a full video tour to be able to show my dad, because he's gonna love that as well. So the doorway will attach onto this. So you've got to get a thin enough kind of partition that goes onto here. And then you'll see the one big glass panel that will let all that natural light into there. It's gonna be so sick. Yeah, this is really, really cool. It's all coming to life now. Really happy with that. It's gonna be crazy. So it has been delayed a little bit in terms of completion date. So ideally, I would have wanted them in literally in the next 2 weeks. That's unlikely gonna happen just because we had delays on the glass and all kinds of stuff. Look, it happens, it is what it is. The most important thing for me is that it's happening, right? My parents are excited, so I knew there might be a few delays, but ideally, if we can get them in within the next sort of 4 weeks, 5 weeks at a push, that would be amazing, right in time for the summer, all the barbecues, all that kind of good stuff, and then just really sign off that childhood home. Because I went there the other day and I thought, right, I've been there for, what, 25 years? It's crazy, 25 years of my life I lived there, and it was always about thinking about, I want something big, I want something better, and I didn't want to live an average life. So to be able to, it's almost going to be bittersweet to sign that off, because even though it's not the nicest of areas, it's still home, it's still where I learned my values, where I grew up, my determination, and I honestly believe if I didn't go through that with struggle, I wouldn't have the amount of hunger and drive that I have today to keep on doing good things like this for my family. So really happy with that, but I hope you've been enjoying this series along the way. Definitely go and check out the recent episodes if you haven't, if you want to kind of watch this from part 1 all the way through. And I really appreciate the love and support, you joining me on this journey. Can't wait, it just progresses so fast, and I'm sure when I see you in the next episode, you'll probably see kitchen, landscaping done, and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, and I will catch you in the next episode. Take care, everyone.